What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Smoke Daddy. I am Nathan, and this is just a bit of an introduction video on what the channel is going to be about. So the whole channel is about helping family men reclaim their health, boost their natural testosterone through meat-focused recipes. Why should you listen to me, and why do I think this is good? Well, I've been in the health and fitness space for the last decade, and I have been thriving off red meat and saturated fat and cholesterol, and I feel absolutely phenomenal. I believe that modern diets are absolutely broken. I believe counting calories is broken. I believe that fad shakes and all this shit is broken, and it's just a way to take money off consumers. And if we can go back to our traditional ways of eating, not only will you feel amazing, not only will you thrive, but you will reclaim your health, you will boost your natural testosterone, and you will ultimately feel like a Superman. So the whole idea behind this channel is to show you very quick and easy recipes that I've been cooking myself for 5+ years, through a smoker. I've got a couple of different variations of smoking meat. If you don't have a smoker, that is cool. We can do it in the oven as well, and I'll show you that. And I've been thriving on this way of eating. And I solely believe that humans should be focusing a lot of their diet around these foods. If you look back at our ancestors and what we used to eat back then and when we were thriving, we were eating a carnivore style diet. We would be eating a lot of saturated fat, and it was saturated fat because if you just have the lean meat, it's not enough energy coming in, and those people that were just eating lean meats back in the day would actually die because there's not enough energy coming in. So they would always try to hunt, bigger, fatter kind of animals so that they could feast on that and get energy for the next kind of hunt. So I believe that we as a society are slowly pulling away from that, and we are slowly going towards paying for convenience through our food. And that means eating a lot of grains, eating a lot of carbohydrates, which humans are not meant to be eating so much of. Because if you look at us collectively, even in the last 30 or 40 years, humans are becoming sicker, diseases are skyrocketing, obesity is skyrocketing, and there is one common denominator. And that common denominator is through what we are consuming on a day-to-day basis. To give you a little bit of insight, if you look back kind of in the 70s, 60s, 70s, we would thrive off saturated fat, cheese, raw dairy, butter, eggs, red meat, even like some offal, so like liver and kidney. That was a big majority of our diet. And if you look back on photos back then, these people were not obese. These people were thriving. Cancers and heart disease, these things were not as well known as what they are in today's society. And I strongly believe that we have gone away from this style of eating to more of a carbohydrate-rich style of eating, paying for convenience through our food, and eating a lot of processed wheat, eating a lot of seed oils, which is causing so much havoc on the body. And that's why people are struggling to lose weight. That's why mental health is on the rise. And that's why men are becoming not as motivated, not as disciplined as men once were because of what we're consuming. And like I said, I've been eating this way for the last 10 years and I'm thriving, been lean. And this is just something that I really enjoy doing, cooking. And I want to share my message. And my mission is to show family men that I know that you guys are working, you have kids and you're busy, but it's not hard just to be a bit more organized, support your local butcher, and get some good quality grass-fed meat, which I'll talk about in further videos. And you can cook this for your family so easily. And not to mention, it's going to make you feel amazing. It's going to help you reclaim your youth and your health, but it's also setting your kids up for success. Because if you're feeding your kids a lot of highly palatable junk food, a lot of processed wheat, a lot of sugar, lollies, juice, poppers, and all of this, then you're setting them up for failure. And what I mean by that is they're going to struggle with their health. They're going to struggle with their weight. So it's time to go back to traditional ways. And my mission is to share my message across to men that it's easy to cook as long as you're a bit organized. And I'm going to give you a lot of inspiration around what I've been cooking for the last 5 years. Yeah, so we just went to the local butcher. We have beautiful chuck roast here. So chuck roast is really cheap meat, and cheap doesn't mean bad. You just have to cook it the right way. So if you have, obviously everyone has an oven or a little electric smoker, which I'll show you mine, you can turn this into like a brisket style meal, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Not to mention that cheaper cuts, they have a lot of collagen in the meat because of the gristle and everything. So collagen is a powerhouse amino acid that we have not really been consuming in the last 30 years. So if you're struggling with hair loss and you're struggling with wrinkles and all of these things, get collagen into your diet. And there's no better way to get collagen in your diet than cheap cuts of meat, especially red meat. So I'm going to be cooking this. I won't show you the recipe today. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an intro video on today. So we've got 2 of these. I will show you my setup. Grass fed, grass finished. These ones I fillets. These were $29.99 a kilo. Pretty cheap. The butcher, I love supporting local butchers. They cut all the fat. I'm actually going to turn this into steak tartare, which I'll put out in another video for you guys so you can, again, get this good recipes, you know, for you and your family. And this one is a tomahawk steak. I actually cut the bone off this one because it doesn't fit. I have the best recipes for the tomahawk steak. Phenomenal. Red meat, powerhouse nutrient, like I said. But before we move on to the next video, I just want to show you my setup and show you how easy it is to cook these recipes at home. Yeah, this is my Ninja wood fire grill. This is a game changer. It was 500 bucks Australian, 5.99, beg my pardon. This thing is like a smoker, but it's electric and it just takes all the friction out of it. Currently like traveling a little bit at the moment, so having an electric grill makes smoking meat effortless. So I've just preheated it. Again, I won't turn this into a recipe, but 75 degrees, we want the internal temperature. We got a 3-hour 30 cook. Literally all you do, there's a meat probe right there. You probe the meat right in the center, okay? And then you just pop it on right there. Okay, we'll have to give these a spritz. I will show you guys recipes, like this is what it's all about, but I just wanted to show you my little setup. I wanted to show you how I think that us veering away from meat over the last 30, 40, 50 years is doing so much damage to us collectively. And I'm here to show you that you can thrive off meat-focused recipes. They're easy, they're effective, they're delicious, and you're going to help your health and your family's health in the process. So stay tuned for more recipes. Can't wait to show you what I've got cooking in the wood fire grill.